And we're back. I'm still getting swarmed by the Who's Council Witch Gypsters, and yeah, that guy's taking a break.
Than that.
He's lying on the job.
Yeah, just you're being.
a very bad.
It's funny for once. I'm not being the loud one. You're the one being the loud one, screaming and laughing your ass off like a hyena.
I'm sorry. That's just what I.
You may want to shoot them in the face to do a kick.
Oh no, you don't.
Hey.
No, you don't, boy.
Well, he knows how to pick up girls.
Oh jeez, hold on. I need an egg.
You didn't get that? Oh, use the yellow and green, too.
Oh! I just killed her! I'm so sorry, Ashley. I just sliced her. I didn't mean it. I assure you, I didn't mean it. I'm a good person.
Oh, God, what is wrong with you? You're like, I'm going to cut this guy. And I'm like, yeah, I was thinking, like, yeah, he should be safe. And then all of a sudden...
I was trying to save on ammo, and I guess... things just didn't work out. It's like...
Yeah, since we're being quieter, make sure you're facing the microphone.
Oh, no problem at all.
Because I don't know if it's going to pick up that minimal amount of noise, but...
Yeah, of course. But hopefully this time we'll actually get through with it, so...
I'm going to go into my magic corner.
But granted, actually, I didn't end up dying the way I thought I was. I thought I was literally going to get, killed.
Worked over, and then it said Ashley's the one that got worked over.
Yeah, but I ended up actually killing the girl we were supposed to protect on your right. Oh, never mind.
Now it's going to be on my right.
Let me see. There we are.
Shit. Come back here. Go away. 2-for-1 special. All day, every day. Come up here. Say hi. My shotgun wants to say hi to you.
I have to say.
Don't you dare.
Excuse me, sir, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave the castle. Who the hell are you? Name's Leon. Housewares. Oh, my.
That was easy.
Do not want.
Nobody wants my split-ended biting penis head.
You'd be surprised, actually, how, like, a small demographic actually would want.
Hey, it was made in Japan. They find a lot of things sexy, I'm sorry.
When you're big in Japan. Granted, the Japanese are awesome, but they're in some weird stuff.
They are. I've seen some of the stuff they're into, and I'm kind of like...
I make no judgments. What? I love all y'all equally, but,
Holy crap.
No, thank you. I think I'll polite pass.
It's like, I will politely pass on the tentacle stuff that you... I don't know why. Maybe it's because they... Why do you think that got started? Did somebody look at an octopus and just go, sexy beast?
Did you ever see the South Park episode of that where...
No, I don't watch South Park.
Oh, I see. Well,
like, I very rarely get to watch it. Because, like, growing up, it was on when I was growing up, and my mom never let me watch it.
Oh, I hear it. Well, I'll gotta share 2 stories here, actually. But there's actually an episode where Stan... not Carbon, it's Stan's dad actually ends up discovering like the whole tentacle porn thing, and he ends up getting addicted to it.
Oh no!
It's like really, really awful. But simultaneously, there's some like sort of paranormal investigation going on, where like he ends up like whacking it like to this episode, and like everyone like walks in after he's done the deed. He's covered in jizz. They're like, oh my gosh, is that ectoplasmic like your discharge? Like he's like, oh yeah, the ghost was right here. And but yeah, speaking of South Park though,
you found it.
You told me that you said
Ashley.
You said that you weren't allowed to watch South Park when you were a kid, right?
No, never was.
Well, granted, I was too, but actually, that's how.
Well, then again, I also lived in the country, so we didn't have cable TV anyway. So it was either movies or video games for me because we never had TV. Living in the middle of nowhere.
Well, when I was a kid, I didn't know what South Park was at the times, but that's how I ended up like hearing my first swear words, and I'm like, and I watched a lot of fucking TV when I was a kid, so
Speaking of swear words,
but here's the thing, I ended up watching like flipping through channels one day.
Your brother doesn't watch this stuff.
Oh yeah, but I'm flipping through channels.
Sorry, Jamin.
And I come across the South Park episode, and my mom walks in the room, and I'm like just walking like, oh, this is pretty cute. This is pretty cool. And like they're like saying words that they're I'm not familiar with, like the whole like shit and damn it and stuff like that. And so like my mom walks in the room, she's like, oh, what cute little characters. What are you watching, Jordan? I'm like, I don't know, Mom. You want to watch it with me?
and it so, broke her mind.
Exactly. Like not like 5 freaking seconds go by, and like Carmen like like drops the bomb on her. She's like slowly registering. She's like, did he just say what I think he said? I'm like, Mom, what's he saying? Can you explain it to me?
It's always your first swear word as a kid that's the hardest for your parents to
Oh, exactly, out. Yeah. That's how I ended up learning a lot of my swear words, was like through movies and television, like that I watched.
Yeah, I learned it from other kids at my school because some of them had cable TV, so a lot of them were cursing up a storm when South Park came out, and I was like, "What do these words mean?" And I came home and I said "shit" in front of my whole family, and my dad just knocked me out.
Oh yeah, it's. And isn't it like, just like the holy grail, like whenever like you say your first swear word when you're a kid, it's like a rite of passage, if you will. Like, and granted, like, because it's almost like a Spongebob episode where like you're not supposed to say that word, but you end up saying like, oh, I said it, like I said it, like, and no one was around, so like you end up like saying it again just for the heck of it.
Yeah, I was pretty toned down when I was a kid. Now I'm like, I don't care anymore, so I'm just like whatever. Then again, where I work, a lot of people swear like sailors, so I'm just kind of like. So whenever I come home from work,
we're not home.
Yeah, I forgot I was explaining my living situation. So with my job, I moved out of my house. I wanted to start doing Let's Plays in my apartment, and I was living there for about a good solid year. Then I got, in a sense, I got laid off.
Oh, I see.
And for lack of better words, I can't. If I say anything else about it, it will give away what my job is, and I do not want to represent my job.
No problem.
This. But yeah, I basically got.
I think our audience will probably like
so I had to, since apartments in California are like $1,200 a month. I could no longer afford to live by myself, so I came back home, moved back into my old valley of just north of LA, moved back here. Got a job, but I make maybe $100 a week off the job I'm with right now because they give so few hours away. So I have no money to move out right now, and I cannot wait for this new job that I just had an interview with at the Apple Store to go through, so I can, because they pay you a lot and they guarantee you a minimum of 20 hours a week. And I'm like, thank you, God, because I'm making like 16 right now. So.
Well, I just that's the thing. I don't understand like why our society like just like kind of looks down on just individuals like you're looking at.
Can't move out. I know it's like I'm just explaining it right now because it's like no, I have moved out before, but it's like it's hard in California. Like if I were in any like state where it was really cheap to move out of your parents' house.
Like I kind of envy my brother now that he lives in Missouri. Like he literally pays like I think like $300 like a month.
Really?
Like, for
and
his
he's got
apartment.
and his wife works too.
Oh yes.
Oh my God! I'm moving to Missouri. Screw this shit.
I know. Yeah. It's
no Vegas. Vegas is like $800 a month for one apartment for a 2-bedroom. I was like, oh yeah, that is bullshit. We pay $400 more here in California for a freaking 1-bed. I was like, that is ridiculous. I was so mad when I found that out. I was like, "This is ridiculous! How much the cost of living is in California."
It is ridiculous, and with I think like future costs, I think it's just only going to get worse. So
I hope it does. I hope it goes back down. It's just the economy's in the shithole right now. So
it will be for quite some time, So, but at this point, I don't know why people like. Granted, like
this is by the way, people, this is the most political we'll ever get in my show. We'll talk about the economy and cost of living, but I will not tell you which presidents I like. I will not go into political stuff like that. The show is politics free.
Yes, we'll try.
I don't like politics at all.
Same here.
I also believe that if I become popular on YouTube, my political opinion should not
matter
at all.
Well, for one, it's just an opinion.
Should not influence anybody to vote for the same people or things that I vote for. What I vote for is my own God-given right in this country to vote for, and you should not be influenced by what I like. You should vote for what you want. Is what I believe. I'm like, whatever you want to vote, even if it's the total opposite thing of what I want.
Oh, they got
you have the right to vote for what you want to, and I'm not gonna, put my ideals on you. So,
well said.
Yes, because I hate when YouTubers and celebrities come out and like they say like, "Don't do this anymore. Vote for this." I'm like, "Shut up, you assholes." That's why I have a celebrity crush on Jennifer Lawrence now, because not only is she freaking flaming hot, but they asked her to do that, like all the actors doing that Second Amendment thing where they're like, telling us to give up our guns and Second Amendment rights and stuff. And they asked Jennifer Lawrence to do that.
Oh, it's that time again.
Yep. But really quickly, they asked Jennifer Lawrence to do that, the Hunger Games girl, and she said, "Why? I'm just an actor. My opinion should not matter that much to America."
Oh my god. And I was like, that's awesome.
I wanted to hug that girl so much. I was like, you know what? I'm not only going to hug you, I'm going to buy you dinner and a movie, and you don't even have to hold my hand or anything, or even talk to me. I just want to treat you right now, because you were freaking amazing. It's nice to see a celebrity that's down to earth for once.
That is really cool, yeah. Oh boy. We got
barrels. There we go. I was like, barrel.
When we come back, we're going to hopefully clear out this hall of zombies.
Yes, hopefully. This one single room, and then the next save point we're going to move.
But most